Libras, how's it going? Thanks for joining me on my channel today. We are going to do a quick little love reading for you. It's non-date specific, so whenever you see this message, ooh, you got poppers already. Whenever you see this message, you are meant to see it at this time, all right? So these decks have already been pre-shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle them for you a little bit on camera just so you can see. General love readings, right? So not all the messages are going to resonate with you, and that's totally fine. Only take what resonates for your best and highest good, and I encourage you to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for additional messages. Everything you're going to want to know will be in the description box below. We're using multiple decks here, so I'll explain all that in the description box. And like, share, subscribe if you want to see more. This channel's brand new. I'm just getting it up and running, so I appreciate any support or love you can throw my way. And we will get started for you Geminis. I'm sorry, for you Libras. I just did Gemini. What can we get for the beautiful Libras? Libras in love. So Libra, you are coming off as the Hanged Man, okay? So possibly a period of thinking, of indecision, looking at things from a new perspective. Now what's between you and your person, you and your partner, you had 3 cards pop out. The Emperor, the Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords, okay? So the Emperor is the card of Aries. Hangman is Pisces, by the way, even though this is your reading, Libra. You may be taking on some Piscean energy, maybe the dreamer of sorts, the romantic. Now between you guys, you have Emperor, so the card of Aries, the Four of Pentacles, and that can be Earth, so Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And then the Page of Swords, so air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So there's a whole mix of different possible signs there, right? But we're focused more on what the cards mean, so we'll get into that. Your person is coming off as the High Priestess, so Piscean or Cancerian energy, really beautiful. And then your guidance is going to be the King of Swords and Archangel Michael. So the Angel of Love, that's appropriate. Now Michael in the tarot deck is typically depicted on the Temperance card, so sometimes that has to do with healing or nurturing, blending of opposites. So you do have 2 Piscean cards here, very interesting, you and your person. So Libra, you're in a mode where you're not necessarily taking any action, you're taking some rest in terms of logic and idea and thoughts, taking things in, getting a new perspective, potentially making a decision so that you can move off from this energy into the transformation stage, right? After 12 comes 13, 13 is death, so that's a transformation of some sort. Your person is also in kind of non-action mode. In High Priestess, it's very intuitive with the moon there, right? It's almost like they're doing a dance in their mind, right? The way she kind of looks like she's a dancer of some kind. And even these are different decks, keep in mind. Very similar energy. They're like the dancers, dancing in the mind. Very interesting. And again, it's not based in sword energy, like communication, discussion. It's more watery in a sense. I mean, Pisces, or Neptune and Pisces is the Hangman, and then the High Priestess here. Again, like that water, moon, intuition. So you're both kind of going within to figure out whatever it is between you, which, let's see. It may have to do with finances, because you do have the Emperor, that can be like the father card. It can be literally like an empire. It can be something work-related. And Pentacles typically has to do with holding on to money, with feeling like you're in a safe space, but maybe not wanting to take too many risks. And that may have to do with both of you kind of being in, not a stalemate, but a little bit of a going inward mode to think things through, basically. So then Page of Swords again has to do with getting more ideas, getting more knowledge, gathering of ideas. I'm not gonna lie, there's not a lot of sexy energy here. It seems like this, I mean, no offense at all, but this does seem like a well-established relationship to me. That maybe, you know, you're in year 8 or 9 of marriage, right? And you're starting to look at your finances or look at this or that, which, I mean, that's cool, right? Not all these readings are going to be for like newbies on the dating scene. However, if that is more your position, if this is a new relationship, it could be that you guys are still kind of figuring something out. If it's not finances, it may just have to be with like finding out more about your person, finding out where they work, what their job is. But yeah, there isn't a lot of there isn't a lot of action being taken. And it feels very separate. Even the people, the way the hangman's upside down and she's upright, it's like, yeah, I think there would be a lot of twists and turns to get these people on the same page currently. And because your guidance is the Knight of Swords, which is the card of Gemini, there is a need for communication here. Swords can't, or I mean, knights in general are movement, they're action, they deliver messages, they signify movement in our lives. So yeah, there is a need for movement, and I mean, you do have the card of the Angel of Love, Michael, right? So yeah, there should be movement towards love, sort of seems like the guidance. But even the way, like, he's got this sword and it's kind of fiery, right? You may be dealing with a fire sign. There's something that's splitting your passion in two right now, and it's almost like I'm just getting like the visual of like you need to like raise that sword and bring it down properly to like bring this union together, like weld it together almost, if that makes sense. Very interesting. So yeah, I mean, I guess keep the lines of communication open, Libra, and yeah, let love in once you've done the necessary thinking. Maybe it's healing, maybe it's there's something that's stopping you both from bringing this union together. And so if you're both having a moment of pause, you know, that's probably for a good reason. It doesn't seem like there's any reason to rush into this. All right, that's what I have for you, Libras. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe if you want to see more. Check out the social media. I'm the Intuitive Teacup on Instagram and Facebook, and I will catch you guys later. Thanks, guys. Bye.